Alright, Shalom, giving all praises to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham Rakah Kodash. Double honors to the apostles of GreatMillStone that rule impeccably well, and Shalom to the Akim that's pushing his truth in sincerity across the four winds, man. Right, I just want to get into this video. It's going to be themed on, World War III, man. Because, in case you don't know, the beginning stages of World War III has already commenced, man. Right? World War III has already commenced. The beginning stages to a war have already been fulfilled, man. Right? Just like you have, when you was in school, and before the main fight, you might have had an enemy or someone that disliked you, vice versa. But before the main event, before the main fight, there's a lot of things that happen in the background, man. Right? Leading up to that fight, the main event. Right? You have, you have the screw faces, you have the bad looks, you have the, the shit chatting, you have the taunting, and all of these things. But eventually you both know that one day, both of yous are gonna fight. And then when you fight, it's gonna be, the fight to basically say, who won? Who was tougher, man? Well, that's the same thing with World War III. Because no missiles have, dropped on Russia, right, or America, yeah, people think that, okay, nothing is really gonna happen, man. But there's all these proxy wars going on, all these tactical moves, all these chess pieces are being moved into place, man. And that's what people don't understand is, what happens pre-war, before war, is basically the deciding factor of when the real war is actually going to happen, when them ICBMs are going to actually drop, man. Right? Because looking at the chess pieces on the table, any man with an understanding or wisdom knows that this war is going to kick off at any time now, man. Right? But there's things that have to happen first. You got the RFID chip. That has to be established first before any ICBMs land on Russian or American soil, man. Everything has to go in a particular order that Yahweh Shai has set up. Right? So you had this news clip come out, this article saying BBC issues warning after fake news clips claiming NATO and Russia at war spread through Africa and Asia, man. So you had this article which was fake news. They had a doctored, studio, BBC studio that looked believable. And the guy presenting, he was basically saying, basically World War III has started, man. And the royal family have been evacuated out of the UK. Now, these are all things that are actually going to come to pass, man. These are things that are actually going to happen, So the elite, they know what they're doing when they're pushing certain stuff out there, man. And when they're reporting on certain things, because they're really just looking at how the people are going to react to these things happening, man. So they know how to prepare accordingly and how they can, take hold of the situation before it happens, man. These are all just test runs, man. Because there's a lot of things that are going to happen. There's going to be concentration camps where people are going to be held. People are going to be chipped. People are going to be microchipped because the mark of the beast is real and it's already here. And there's already people out there that have the RFID chip implanted, man. That have already sold out to the so-called white man's system. Right? These things are already happening, are already underway. Right? So when you see these things, know that World War III, man, the second stage of it is really amongst us, man. It's really among us already, man. Right? And at any time now, Yahweh Shai is going to make his return. That's why you got to get right with the Lord, man. Right? A lot of things are happening. It's a beautiful time to be alive, as we always say, man. These are the last days, man. The last days are the last days. We already here. We already here, man. It's a beautiful thing. Right? So, the reason this thing was so believable, because what you hear in the news, you're hearing of wars and rumors of wars 24/7. You're hearing things about Russia. You're hearing things about Iran. You're hearing things about Syria. You're hearing things about Donald Trump doing this and Donald Trump doing that. You know? The current climate of the earth would, you know, have you believe that World War III is definitely, hey, if this article must be true. So everyone knows that, look, man, we're in a serious time, man. You got people out there that want to pretend, you know, they don't watch the news. They don't, you know, they don't look out for current events. They want to pretend that life is perfect. They want to pretend that the world is never going to, you know, have another world war. Well, they always say that, and then what happens? Another world war. But you see, in the Bible, in the scriptures, there are 3 great woes that are prophesied of in the scriptures, man. Right? Not 4, only 3. So that's how we know that we're in the last days. Because we've already had 2 world wars, right? And the scriptures talk about a 3rd woe that's going to come quickly. Right? And that hasn't commenced yet, man. Right? We only had 2 world wars. So that should make you know that, okay, we're in the end days, man, because they're talking of a 3rd world war. All these articles keep coming out, but the Bible talks about the 3rd war, and it coming quickly, so that means we're in the last days, man. That's simple math, right? Now it seems like, okay, it's dragging out. Well, you know what? That's what happens with all wars, man. As I said in the beginning of the video, certain things happen, right, before the actual war takes place. And that's the stages that we're currently in now. So it's going to take you by surprise. Yahushua, he said he comes as a thief in the night, man. So it's amazing how much things can change overnight, man. How much policies can be put in place overnight. How much power can be taken away, you know, that you don't have anyway. How much power that can be taken away from your so-called human rights, you know, overnight, man. Because that's exactly what's going to happen. That's exactly going to be the predicament of you people out here, man. Right? This ain't no joke, man. When you see these things come to pass, man, you know that the Lord is on his way, man. You know, so all these pictures are taken from the actual video that got released. Actually a long video. And a lot of people believed that the video was real, man. And a lot of people were in fear. Because that's what's going to happen. And you got on YouTube, you got all of these prank videos, right, where people are basically pranking, you know, loved ones and friends with this video clip that basically says that, you know, the world is about to end, man. And it's amazing how quickly, right, people believe it, man. Because if it wasn't believable, if the world was a safe place, a so-called safe place, and, you know, everything was going okay and all countries were in agreement, then you would automatically just think it was fake. But it's amazing how many people, you know, actually just think these things are real, man. Because you can feel it in the air, man. You can feel something ain't right. But most people are just ignoring it because they don't like to face the truth. Everyone knows something ain't right with this society, man, in this world, man. It's wicked, man. You know, this world is wicked. This place we're currently residing in is wicked. It's a wicked place, man. So when you hear of certain tragedies and, you know, false news out there, you believe it straight away because you don't expect any more than that, man. You know? Now I just wanted to really get into one scripture, right? Just to close this lesson down, man, because, hey, man, it's about being a newsman, man, a spiritual news forecaster, man. That's our job, man. Right? Our job is to, you know, report on these things as they happen, man. CNN is diligent, man. Right? Fox News is diligent. RT News, these are news networks, man. They're diligent. So your YouTube page is meant to be of the same effect, man. Right? Reporting these things as soon as they happen. Right? World War III article, another one has popped up. If it's edifying, share it with the people, man. You know? We spiritual news reporters, man. Right? We gotta have the same work ethic as the left-hand side, man. Or, you know what? We gotta outdo the left-hand side concerning pushing this work and contributing to this ministry, man. Right? Now this is Habakkuk 2 and verse 3. And it says, so for yet the vision is yet for an appointed time. But at the end it shall speak and not lie, man. Right? So this vision is of all the prophecies contained in this Bible, man. Therefore, an appointed time. There's an appointed time that the Lord has set up when the RFID chip is going to be made mandatory. There's an appointed time that Yahweh Hashem Yahushua has set up, right? Well, World War III, right? The physical aspect of World War III, bombs dropping on Russia and the US, right, is actually going to take place, man. These are all, there's a physical aspect to all these things, and there's a time to all these things when they're actually going to commence, man. And when they happen, what does it says? And at the end it shall speak. So that's when you're going to know. There's no more questioning. There's going to be no more wondering, yo, is this World War III or is it really started yet? You're not going to be asking no questions, because when the Lord makes it happen, it's going to speak for itself, man. Right? There's going to be no need for explanations, man. You're going to see it live and direct, right? And not lie, right? So all of these prophecies are going to come to pass, man. And all the doubting of whether, yo, did the Bible really predict World War III? Well, in that day, you're going to know it did, man. There's going to be no more wondering. But the blessing is that you got to believe it before it happens, man. That's called faith, man. You got to believe in the words of these scriptures if you're a Negro, Hispanic, or Native American out there. If you're an Israelite, man, you got to believe in the words of this book, man. You got to have faith in the words of the Lord, man. If you don't have faith, man, you're going to get caught. You're going to get caught out there in that day, man. All kind of things can happen to you, right? You got to have faith in the Lord and his word, man, because it shall not return unto him void. Isaiah 55:11, right? Speak and not lie, though it tarry, right? Wait for it, because it will surely come. It will not tarry, man. So it seems like it's a long time, but in essence, it's not a long time, man. It is not a long time. Believe me, man. This whole World War III talk, the wars and rumors of wars, everything is actually moving very quickly, man. The Lord is speeding up time, which is the mercy that the Lord's got upon the elect of Israel, man. He's actually speeding things up. He's speeding things up out here, man. It seems like you go camp one week, and then tomorrow it's already Saturday, man. You know, time is flying, man. Right? The Lord is merciful. Right? We got to be thankful to Yahweh, Bahashem Yahushai, for speeding up time like this, man. Right? Because we ain't going to be here for much longer, man. Before you know it, we're going to be in the kingdom, you know, living righteously, you know, following the laws to the perfect ability, not to the best of our ability, to the perfect. Well, the best of our ability is going to be perfect, because we're going to be perfect in the kingdom, man. That's just around the corner, man. So we got a lot to be looked forward to concerning this truth and concerning the future of our people, man. You know? But with that, I'll say shalom.